I am a failure. Yes, I am a failure, and I hope every one of you here is lucky enough to be a failure too. Failing is a privilege, and we should recognize that it is through our failures we learn the most. Too often are we taught to fear failure or look down on people who fail, but what I have learned is that all successful people have failed. They have failed epically, from Einstein to John Lennon, Henry Ford and Michael Jordan. The greatest successes have come from seeing failures as an opportunity for growth. What my failures have taught me are how important access in education is. Having access to creative learning spaces, supported educators, and a variety of programs are vital to student success. It is essential for students to have access to a variety of opportunities to guarantee their success within high school. One program that I was very fortunate to be a part of was the School Within a College program. It was such a life-changing experience for me because it helped me excel in my studies by allowing me to express my creativity through assignments that I helped to co-create with it, which included hands-on work. Access to these type of learning environments with supported faculty and creative place to develop my self-advocacy skills provided me with plenty of knowledge, but more importantly, it provided me with real-world experiences to prepare me for post-secondary and the future. Without Mr. De Silva, my guidance counselor at the time, I wouldn't have even known about the SWAC, the School Within a College program, at all. Although I was hesitant to go at the beginning, I'm so thankful that I decided to seek change and take on the opportunity to grow within the SWAC program. Because without it, I wouldn't have thrived and prospered with the path I was taking in my home school. In SWAC, I had the opportunity to work with outstanding teachers and mentors, learn within a more mature and suitable setting, and meet other students around the GTA that were in similar situations as I was, which was very reassuring. We all had failed at something academically, and we learned not to be afraid of what others saw as a failed course, but rather to see it as an opportunity for access to a program that would help us thrive. The program reinforced having what I learned, what was called a growth mindset, which helped me understand how to persevere and flourish. The main reason as to why the SWAC program at George Brown worked so well for me because it catered to my individual needs and pushed me to step outside of the box by constantly making me look for ways to bring the effort I put into my studies to the next level. It is a fact that each and every one of us thinks differently, but with the current high school module, our uniqueness isn't really realized. Having so many distinct students in a class doing the same work, following the same guidelines or lessons, and expecting them to achieve success that is only measured in numerical marks of an assessment or assignment won't guarantee a student's individual success in the long run. What I realized through my own failures and taking the SWAC program is that success is more than just a number on my report card. There have been many subjects I have taken where it seemed as if the material I was learning only built towards the test, rather than giving me a deeper understanding of the subject itself, which wouldn't help me apply the material to real-world issues that would face in the future. Most of this material I can't even remember. What I do remember are the classes where I was able to think deeply and critically about a subject or apply the learning to the world outside the classroom. I remember classes where my voice was heard and my opinions mattered, where I had choices and opportunities to participate in the learning environment, not just as a listener taking notes, but as a full member of a learning community. This is why I'm here today. I want you to know access matters. Giving students access to programs like SWAC or other opportunities to feel empowered as members of a learning community rather than just a body that meets an allocated class size quota matters. It is through access to these opportunities that I have witnessed drastic changes in myself and others. I went from being close to giving up on school to achieving straight A's, starting my own successful business at George Brown, and finding a direction being accepted into college. And that was just the last year of my high school at SWAC, so I'm very excited to see what the future holds. In closing, thank you. Thank you for listening and doing your best for your schools and students. I hope you continue to encourage your students and staff to embrace the vast number of opportunities offered to them. I really hope that you will continue to support your students by providing them information and access to the best the board can offer in school or through opportunities like dual credit and SWAC programs that allow students to easily collaborate, network, voice opinions to each other in a safe environment. I'm excited to see how we can continue to grow and learn to inspire creativity and imagination to keep students engaged in subjects that are being taught. Moving forward, I hope that students are given access to even more opportunities that help them grow and understand the importance of lifelong learning in or outside the classroom. Thank you.